just going to give a quick demonstration of the most helpful features on our website. This should be a reminder to those of you familiar with this, and maybe you'll learn something new. That's my goal. I'm just going to go right down the left-hand navigation area and highlight just some of the more important ones. First off, we have the club calendar, and it's here that I'll post as webmaster important club events, regular meetings, contests, conferences, whatever. Back to the home page. Next up we have just a brief display of Meet Our Members. You can choose to display your picture and profile, or you can choose not to. It's up to you. I'll show you where you can set that in a minute. Next up, here's the Speakeasy Club blog. It's a link to a separate website where I post articles based on things that are going on in the club's club contests, leadership, people being inducted, whatever. You can sign up. You can go to it anytime if you want, or you can subscribe to it with this link over here. It says subscribe to the Speakeasy blog by email. You enter your email address, and whenever I post something, you'll get an email in your in-basket. Thanks to Ken Taylor, we now are on YouTube. You see this link here, it says Speakeasy on YouTube. If you click on that, you will immediately be sent to Ken's Land O' Sand channel. And if you want to see a video of yourself, over on the right-hand side here, you see the search button. You just put in your initials. Let's say I haven't seen enough of my wife, so I want to see all her speeches. You press Kate, your initials, and all the times that Ken has recorded, that person will display.
Wow. Good job.
Back to our main website. Here's a link to our district's website, which I just noticed changed.
Whoa.
Yeah, look different.
Yeah, very different.
Conferences, education, events are all here at our district website. New look. Going down to the members only, one more, Toastmasters.org. Toastmaster International has a fantastic website, a lot of free resources besides the books and manuals that are always wanting you to buy. You can go out here and find a lot of free material to help you get better speeches or evaluations. I encourage you to use it. It's good. And you can do a lot of searches simply by typing in a word over here and pressing search. All right, going back to our website, probably the number one function everyone should be using is the duty roster. Sign up for roles, decommit from roles. I've already entered my password, so it immediately displays the roster for the most current meeting. You see here the meeting has come up for today. A couple of things. You see this send roster button here? You press it, your roster goes to everyone in the club. Even if you didn't mean to. Even if you forgot to put a message in this box here, it goes. There's no, you sure message? It goes. You want to send a note to one member only. Let's say Vaughn. You want to send a note to Vaughn. You watch the cursor how it displays into an active finger as I hover over this icon of a mail type. That will, if I press it, open up my mail program, allow me to send Vaughn an email. Only Vaughn, for example. I won't be there today or something like that. The other important feature, there's a couple important features, here's where you sign up for roles. You see a role that's available, and how I hover over it, it turns into a hand. If I select it, my name will substitute into that. I will do that. Comes back and says, now I am speaker number 1. Let's say I just changed my mind, I'm not going to do it. Click it again, my name again, and all of a sudden it becomes available. One more thing here, if you sign up for a speaking role, notice there's fields here you can fill in to help the Toastmaster introduce you properly. Of course, if you don't, they can make things up any way they want. Turn myself off here. Moving down to the bottom, I think is a very helpful feature. A lot of people have already discovered this. You can put notes. Say you're going to be there, or we have a guest coming, or you're bringing a guest. You put your notes here and you press update notes, and that will be those comments will be retained. You want to sign up for a future meeting, you just scroll down to the date at which you want to speak or perform a role. And hats off to Sworn and John for doing advanced planning. Here they're already signed up for November 21. So very important feature of our website. The most important is the duty roster. Another one is interesting is if you forget your login or your password, you can simply go to this link here. It says forget your login. You simply select your name, press send, and your email address on file will receive the user ID and password for you. You can't select someone else's and expect to get their user ID or password. It'll only go to the email address on file. So that's forget your login. Available downloads is very important. Here we have a lot of club assets, a lot of club documents here on lots of different things. For example, you want to make sure you're headed in the right direction for your Competent Leadership Award, Competent Leadership Milestone. There's checklists out here. There's project matrix to tell you how many projects how many things per project you need to do. You want to you're going to be a Toastmaster, you need a blank agenda. You'll find that here. Everything you always want to know about Toastmaster vocabulary and abbreviations is here. A lot of interesting things out here. Instructions on being a timer, checklists for a variety of topics. The next thing I want to tell you about is the member profile. Here's where you can select to have your profile displayed publicly or not. It will also give you a count of how many times you've served each of the roles. Okay? And you can also upload photos or delete your photos if you want to. Next, and maybe lastly, is the resources section where you can point out two particularly helpful ones. One is a speech or timer, online speech timer, which we found very helpful. If you're giving a speech and you want to practice it, you want the have the tool time it for you. This will give you a green, yellow, red light timer, just like here in the room. And lastly, there's a lot of great links here, but one of the more helpful ones is tips for speeches 1 through 10 out on the web that someone provided to us that link here. Here automatically opens up this assignment number 1, the icebreaker. So that's a quick run through of the most important features. Any questions?
I didn't quite catch, where do you get the timer on there?
You get the timer from the resources page,
Okay.
and it's Toastmaster Speech Timer,
Is it on the side column?
right here.
I can't-
You might be
You're
in her
blocking,
way.
so it's not doing.
So where is it? Oh, okay.